Hello everyone. So I made a video a few days ago and it should be deleted by now because I'm not going to leave it up. It's got some inaccurate information in it. But it's about this drill, this John Deere 8350 grain drill. Got two of them all hooked together nice. And I did, in that video, I had talked about how you could theoretically use this discharge hose to fix the seed tubes. And as you may have noticed, I have new seed tubes on, and that's because the discharge hose going over these seed tubes did not work. And what happens is it goes on fine, right? But what happens is because these openers they can pivot and they're on a spring. So when you hit a low spot, they start moving up and down. Well, that tube slides up, but it doesn't slide back down. And so you run into problems such as it pinches off, like in this one here. It slides up too far, like there, and because they don't slide back down. That's the bigger problem. The other thing, no matter how tight you zip tie them at the top, they are going to come off of that grain cup. The zip ties are not enough to hold it there. It always wants to slide down. And we were getting some of them. Sorry, bugs. We were getting some of them to hold, but they weren't holding all that well. And it was just getting real irritating to keep messing with them. And so we bit the bullet and we purchased 36, because there's 18 openers per drill. And we purchased 36 brand new seed tubes right from John Deere because they had them, and we needed them now because, as I've said before, we are behind. I haven't said it in this video, but we are behind on the planting. So John Deere had them. So see, right there's one that came off. It didn't even stay. That one was getting pinched off. And no matter how much of the old seed tube I put in to try and stiffen these things up, even if I got them to stay open, they'd still want to pop off when the openers moved because the ground is not perfectly flat and smooth, and it's a drill. It's going to do that. So I thought it might work. It would have been a very cheap fix because that was, I think $3 a foot for the discharge hose. And the seed tubes, here's a new one right here. It's collapsed. But these are $12 a piece from John Deere. They're $8.75 from Shoup. And I'll put the part numbers down below. You have to, I don't know if you'll have to, but in my area, I had to call John Deere and order them and get a price. And the guy told me $12. So it might vary from where you're at. But, you know, they had them. And I'll say that for John Deere. They've got parts for now. But we had to have them, so we paid for that. If you have time and you're looking to do this on a drill, I would order the damn things from Shoup. It's just a lot cheaper, and you should, depending on where you live, you should get free shipping on it. They've got a map and everything. But the John Deere, there's two John Deere part numbers. This is the new part number right here. And again, I'll put it down in the description. Now, if you're looking for, I'll get my pointer here. Well, no, there's one right here. If you're looking for the little plastic clips that go over the opener and the tube slides in and one of the ribs is on the back side and it holds it in place. If you're looking for these plastic clips, that is the part number right there. And I have no clue if you can see it or not. Maybe we can see it on this. If I can find it. It was on there. Oh, this is one where the part number is worn off. Maybe. I don't know if you guys can read that. It should say N168979. I'll put that down in the description if anyone's interested. And then you can fix it up and do it this way, because the thing is with these, once you get them on, if you get a sudden shock, it's not going to pull that tube off because it's flexible. It's not going to do it. And that's what you want. So, unfortunately, farmer fixes don't always work. Sometimes you have to go back with OEM. becoming more and more frequent. You need to go back with OEM the way it was designed, because there's not really a workaround anymore. And I know this is an older set of drills, and I'm not going to get into the whole rant about how they don't make stuff for you to work on anymore. This is not even close to the most egregious case of they're deliberately screwing you on trying to fix it that I've seen. This is far from the worst case, but it just goes to that philosophy there, but not the worst thing in the world, you know. So I just wanted to clarify all that. And like I said, by the time you see this, the old video will be gone. I'm not going to leave it up. It's got information in it that's just flat not accurate, and I don't want to leave it up and then people find it and they don't watch this one, because this video with this information is the one I want people to see. So that's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to get these on so we can finally get done with this freaking planting, because that's been kicking my butt. And we'll just catch you guys later. Take care.